Okay, I think I'm back. Hang on. Uh-oh. If you can see me, if you can hear me, let me know in the chat, please, because it looks like my live stream is dramatic again today. For those who are new here, we are late already. I'm late, 25 minutes late. Having to settle the kitchen to bed and get the live stream working. Please, guys, if you're on TikTok, do me a favor. Please press the like button and share it so that it will tell the algorithm that we are here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wow. Okay, I can see people already connecting. Thank you so much for joining. For those who don't know me, my name is Victor Sonde. I'm your host, and this is the Epic Growth Live. We stream live every weekday at 9 p.m. We started this January. So far, we're still going strong. We're building a community of growth mindset people. Sorry, give me a second. I'm trying to find my. Okay. Am I on? Let me see. What is? Okay, it's working. Okay, all right, cool. So tonight, I said sorry. So here, what we do is we share knowledge, we share information that is progressive, no gatekeeping. The whole idea is to build a community of like-minded professionals who have aspirations to grow, whether it's in business, whether it's in career, whether it's in your finances, your relationships, or even in your health, right? So far, so good. We've been talking about career-related and business-related topics. And thanks to those who have taken the time to share and to give their feedback. I really appreciate you guys. The feedback is encouraging. The feedback is actually very inspiring. And I want to say thank you to you guys who have done that. So give me a second. I need to share the link. Hang on, because again, we are live on most social media platforms. However, for some reason, I've not been able to figure out how to make TikTok work on the live stream. So if you don't know, I say this all the time. So I do have to share myself or divide myself between two screens. So yeah, that's that. So if you're on TikTok, also, unfortunately, you can't see my slides for now. If you need a copy of the slides that I share, every time I share, send me a DM. I'll send you copies of the slides. Okay, I'll share. I mean, or maybe it's just a portal or something, or maybe on my website. When I have some time, I'll probably upload some of the slides on the website. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But yeah. So like I said, for those who have been sharing feedback and been sharing your comments and connecting even here, and asking questions and participating actively, you guys are the real MVPs. You guys are the real MVPs, and TikTok has kicked me out. Okay, I'm back. All right. So tonight I'm starting a very interesting series. interesting because I don't think we'll do justice to this topic in one or even in a number of streams. So what I've decided to do is to start. Actually, we're going to start the series. The topic or the area of focus is how to upskill, practical approaches and upskilling strategies for professionals in the artificial intelligence era, right? We are currently in the artificial intelligence era. So I don't think, if except you are living under a rock or you are living, you've got to be living under a rock for you not to know that right now, industries, careers, businesses are being heavily disrupted by technology, specifically artificial intelligence. Prior to now, it was blockchain technology, crypto, and everything. But now, AI is in the mainstream and it is changing the way we live, it's changing the way we work, it is changing the way businesses operate. So, the best position to be is to be ahead of the curve. Don't wait until whatever is going to happen happens to you. If you can position yourself in a way that you are not displaced or you are not negatively impacted, let me put it that way, by artificial intelligence, the better for you. The better for you. I hope that makes sense. So, guys, like I said, I'm not going to do justice to this topic in one. So, even for the live stream, one of the things I've decided to do is based on the comments and questions I get and some of the feedback I've received. Some people want me to focus on topics and share or maybe teach like practical stuff, right? When I say practical, when I teach the practical stuff, they want me to demonstrate it. That's what I mean by practical. So we're going to be doing some demonstrations of tools, applications, and all that type of stuff because I really want to help as many people as possible in this community. I hope that makes sense. So if you're joining from the UK or from the United States or anywhere, whatever we're sharing here is actually we're sharing we're talking global issues. We're talking issues that are relevant regardless of where you work. The world is a global place, but now with the internet and technology, we are all together. So we are globally local and we are locally global. Does that make sense? We are locally global and we are globally local. So that's the beautiful thing that's happening right now. That's technology. So let's get started. Let's dive into the session tonight. If you have any question or if you have anything you want to ask or if you want to discuss anything, please do me a favor, put it in the chat. I will do my best to address it for you. I will do my best to address it for you, okay? So all you have to do is just put it in the chat. I'll do my best to address it for you. If you can see my screen, please let me know. If you can see my screen, put a comment in the chat. Let me know where you're joining me from even. Let me know where you're joining me from. Let me know where you're joining me from. Or if you're new here, say hi. If this is your first time seeing my face, my beautiful, cute face. If this is your first time seeing me or your first time on this live stream, please don't be shy. Say hi in the comments, say hello in the comments. This is our community for now. Eventually, maybe we'll grow and have a space where people can connect and network with one another and all that stuff. But for now, we are building and we are growing, and I want to be sure and confident that people are getting value from these live streams. So if this is your first time, just say hi in the chat or send me a DM and leave your feedback. So if you can see my screen, let me just double check my screen is my slides are up and running. Technology can be a pain, honestly. It can be a pain sometimes. It can be a pain sometimes. Right. let's have a look whether it's working. I'm not sure now. I've just okay. Okay. Now I can see that my slides are reflecting. Okay, good. So, like I said, upskilling strategies. I want to share some practical approaches for professionals. And when I use the word professional, I use the word professionals here in a broad, as a broad terminology. So professionals does not mean, or it's not excluding like business people or founders. So professionals basically is an encompassing word. So whether you are, chasing a career or trying to achieve some career goals in 2025, or whether you've got to scale up your side hustle, or you want to start a side hustle, or you're a business owner, or you are a founder, whatever it is you do. In that regard, I'm referring to you as a professional, because what we are discussing, or the topic that we're discussing, it cuts across everybody. It cuts across everybody. Guys on TikTok, please press the like button. I want you to press it because it does help me make sure that the algorithm knows we're here and it doesn't count against us. And also, I think it shows on the feed more if you like the live. So thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Or share it. Or thank you for sharing. Oh, wow. Thank you for sharing, guys. I appreciate that. So let's dive into the conversation. Like I said, for those who are just joining me, this is the kickoff, yeah, in a long series. This is just the start of a long series. So I'm not going to try and squash a lot into one session because we're here weekdays anyway. But the first thing I want to talk about is an analysis by the Tony Blair Institute. The Tony Blair Institute has found that artificial intelligence could displace up to 275,000 private sector jobs a year in the UK at the peak of its adoption. We are not at the peak of its adoption yet. And people are already losing jobs. Am I making sense? So, and guys, let me say something here as part of, because it's important I say this. My mission or my goal on this live series is not to scare you or put fear. I'm not one of those people that say, oh, AI is going to take your job, so everybody's going to be jobless. No. I don't buy all of that. Yeah. So let's be very clear. However, I don't think that we should ignore the statistics. We should ignore the analysis. We should not ignore what people are saying. What we should be doing is thinking about how do we respond, to these things. So this is not, I don't think this is to scare people I don't believe so anyway, to scare or to raise some sort of scaremongering and all that, but it's to raise awareness, right? It's for you to be aware so that you can make informed decisions, so that you can plan, so that you can pivot if you have to, or if you need to pivot. I hope that's helping. So AI could displace up to 275,000 private sector jobs in a year in the UK at the peak of its adoption. And this potentially will lead to an overall displacement of between 1 million and 3 million jobs by 2050. So in the next 2050 is 25 years, right? So between 1 to 3 million jobs could be displaced because of artificial intelligence. But if you look at the other second part of the analysis, which is why I said is awareness more than anything else. Job losses will likely be offset as AI also creates new roles. So if you think about it, the advent of technology, the information era and everything, some people lost their jobs. However, also the technology created new roles and new opportunities. So basically, people who lost their job or who were displaced out of the marketplace had the opportunity to basically be reintegrated into new jobs, new job titles, new responsibilities, new organizations, and new careers and all that. I hope that makes sense. So job losses will most likely be offset because artificial intelligence could also or will potentially create new job roles, and it will pull displaced workers back into the workforce. So that's what the think tank um, said in the AI on the labor market report. I think I put the link. Let me see. Yeah, that's it. So, guys, if you want to read the detail of the report, there is a think tank committee that did some sort of impact analysis. So the impact analysis they did was to look at the impact of artificial intelligence technology, yeah, on the labor market. What does this mean? So it's a detailed report. I didn't read everything because it's quite detailed, but I've read like more than half of it. And it basically talks about, all the things that we will somehow be touching on tonight, okay, in this series. If you are interested, that's the link you can screenshot it or copy the link or whatever, go and paste it and go and read. You can read about it in your own time. So moving on, AI is reshaping industries and it is creating new roles. That's what we just established. How is it doing this? AI is automating repetitive tasks, repetitive assignments. So as a professional, you must adopt a mindset of lifelong learning in order to remain competitive. You must adopt a mindset of lifelong learning. You must continue to learn, never stop learning. You remember the days where we had where people were working in the mines, yeah, mine workers, right? Oil and gas came and everything changed. Now technology came and those things changed. My point is, human beings will always evolve. We always evolve as human beings. So how do we do that? We do that because our natural instinct is survival. Okay? At the same time, as a professional, you've got to have a different mindset, which is, how do I ensure that I am on the cutting edge of learning, of technology, of growth? And that is the mindset of you have to learn to adopt, acquire new skills. Okay, learn to adopt and acquire new skills. I put some examples there. So an example here, for example, if you think about a customer service job or customer service roles, these customer service roles have evolved. In fact, one of our clients is speaking to them. Now they're trying to basically turn their customer service to artificial intelligence completely, right? And it just makes sense because, number one, it is cheaper for the business. It is cheaper for the business. Number two, the return on investment is, of course, a lot higher. Instead of hiring multiple bodies, answering customers, you can get the robot or the AI to answer multiple, and you can scale it. You can answer thousands of customers at the same time, which to do that with individuals can be tricky. I hope this is making sense. So AI-driven chatbots, for example, Zendesk AI, even ChatGPT and all that, they are basically requiring employees to manage, train, and optimize these tools, right? So it's changing the way we do our work. It's changing we do our work. Manging by a thread. Oh yeah, please go get some rest. It's your birthday, isn't it? Happy birthday, by the way, Sanyu. Congratulations on your birthday. Guys, help me wish Sanyu a happy birthday. There's something to do on this thing that you can press and it will clap or it will sing. I don't know how to do it. But happy birthday. You have my best wishes. Okay. All right. Sorry, that's Sanyu. It's our birthday today. Okay, cool. So, like I was saying, there's an important point here, which is continuous learning is a must. Continuous learning is a must. If you're one of those people where you think, oh, I don't need to learn, or I don't need to retrain myself, I don't need to acquire new skills, I don't need to, my goodness, you are on the wrong train, darling. So you've got to change that mindset, okay? AI is projected to create more jobs than it eliminates. This is a positive, view by the World Economic Forum. This is a positive comment or positive analysis by the World Economic Forum. They're saying AI is projected to create more jobs than it's going to eliminate. With the World Economic, from the World Economic Forum, they are projecting, or they are predicting 133 million new jobs against 75 million displaced jobs. So there's going to be a net gain of 58 million jobs. Yeah, with the rise of artificial intelligence. Excuse me. All right, so let's move on. Who knows this guy? Does anybody know this guy on my screen? That's Uncle Zook. Uncle Zook. He has been in the news of late, hasn't he? He has been in the news of late, and because of some of the things he said, and I would just re-echo some of those things he said. I think the major one to call out is the fact that he said that software engineers, especially up to mid-level, really, that they are going to be replaced by artificial intelligence. He said that this last week, was it? Or this week? I'm not sure. Today's Thursday. I think early this week. And it's trending, actually, because what he said is true. He said that in Facebook, they are going to replace their engineers with artificial intelligence in 2025. So everything I've been saying in terms of the statistics and 2050, all those things, honestly, those are predictions. It's the disruption or the growth or the maturity can happen much sooner than we think or than we anticipate. All this is making sense. So Uncle Zook said this week, I call him Uncle Zook, but Mark Zuckerberg, yeah, he said this week that at Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, in the organization, they're going to replace engineers with artificial intelligence. And guess what? If you remember, before now, we had, if you go on Upwork or if you go on Fiverr, because there's been massive layoffs and the market is flooded with so much talent, you will see people who are ex-Facebook employees, ex-Amazon employees on Fiverr contracting and looking for gigs. That's the impact, and that's what we're talking about. So this is why I'm really encouraging everybody in this ecosystem, don't sleep on AI. Don't sleep on AI. Don't sleep on AI, guys. Don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on AI. I kid you not. Don't sleep on AI. All right? Don't sleep on AI. Okay, the first thing I want to share with you tonight, after having laid the foundation of this series, now I will start going into key areas. In fact, maybe what I can do, if possible, is to share my screen as well and maybe go into the actual platforms that I'm going to recommend so that people can see, and we can bring these things, we can make them real. Okay, so it's not like I'm not really a PowerPoint person. But again, when you're doing all these live streams, people want to see what you're talking about and make some sense of it. All right. So one thing I want to share with you is, number one, in your industry, in the sector where you work right now, you want to first of all identify high demand AI skills, right? And this is what you need to do. Just do research and prioritize the skills relevant to your field. Okay, if you're in financial services, right, you should explore things like financial forecasting models, data models, data science models and algorithms and all those type of things that are relevant to your industry. Okay, so things like machine learning basics, data analysis, AI ethics. For marketing professionals, for example, you want to start thinking about using or learning tools like HubSpot AI, yeah, so that you can do things like customer segmentation. And I think I probably want to show some of this. I'll see how it works. If I can show you some of the things, you can just Google them and we can see together. So it's not like you're finding this strange, okay? So if you're a marketing professional and you don't know how to use HubSpot, you want to go and learn it because HubSpot is like very advanced, especially in marketing. Yeah, there's Salesforce. Salesforce is a good one. I think Salesforce is also leveraging AI now. There's quite a number of them. There's Microsoft. Yeah, Microsoft Dynamics for marketing. Also, Microsoft Dynamics for marketing. They have a marketing model. It's quite robust as well, and it also has a lot of artificial intelligence tools in it. Does that make sense? So what you want to do is you want to do a research and ask questions. And you can even ask these questions from AI itself. If you go on ChatGPT and say, I work in customer service, or I work as a customer service advisor, what AI tools or what AI skills are in demand for my industry? I work in construction. What AI skills are relevant to my industry or to my skill or to my career? I work. So just you can ask those kind of questions and you'll be surprised that even the AI might give you some really good recommendations. Okay. Now, like I said, let me see if I can, because I don't want to rush this. I've got quite a lot to go through, but like I don't want to rush people into it because I know that this is new for so many people as well. And you've got to make sure that you're taking. Let me see if it's possible for me to share my screen. And let's look at the marketing professionals one. Let's look at, for example, HubSpot AI. Yeah, HubSpot AI. And let me see. Hopefully, my live stream will not kick me out for attempting to do this on live. Okay. Let's have a look. So if you are a marketing professional working in marketing, or you're aspiring to work in marketing, then this is one thing you want to familiarize yourself with. And in fact, they have something called Breeze. Yeah, they have something called Breeze. Let me see if I can log into HubSpot. We've used HubSpot, but we are not using it at the moment. And I think we are currently I'm in a place where we're thinking we might want to go back to it as well. I'm trying to log into HubSpot so I can show you guys. I'm trying to log into HubSpot, but I don't even remember my password. So bear with me. It's doing something. I don't know what it's doing. Okay, it looks like it won't let me in. No. No, I can't get in. Let me see if I can do it without logging in. So I want to show you HubSpot AI. So HubSpot AI, they have different AI tools basically. I'll share my screen and then hopefully this works. Let's fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Share screen. Okay. All right. So if you can see my screen, so we're looking at HubSpot AI. No, I'm not chatting with anybody. So if you look at it, they've got an AI tool that can power an entire customer platform. So there's AI solutions for marketing, for sales, and for service teams. Okay. And let's look at the features that they've got. Hopefully they've got it listed here. So there's something called Breeze, which is basically like a co-pilot, I believe. So a personal assistant. There you go. So yeah, there you go. Co-pilot. I didn't see that. So say hello to Breeze Co-pilot is your easy to use AI sidekick, always there to help you. So basically, it uses generative AI and your CRM data to elevate your work and elevate your task. Imagine as a sales or marketing professional, you have customers in your CRM that you need to follow up with, and then you're trying to draft a message or trying to check or to follow. The AI can help you basically look at the customer, look at the history of the thread of the conversation, and do some sort of sentiment analysis and pick key data elements or key touch points that happen and pull together a nice drafted, follow-up email and that kind of thing, basically, which I think is brilliant. So you wouldn't have to think too much yourself. All you have to do is just basically tailor it to suit your purpose. Guys on TikTok, sorry you guys can see my screen. I'm doing like a live demo of HubSpot AI, the CRM for marketing professionals and sales professionals. There you go. Then you can see here some important features that it's got. It's got content agent. Yeah, they have content agent. They have social media agent, which can help you to analyze and also create compelling social media content. So people that do marketing and you create a lot of social media content, this is a good tool to learn. If you're in marketing and you don't know how to use a tool like this, go and learn it. It's relevant for your industry because then you can see the power and the capabilities of artificial intelligence when it comes to marketing. If all you have been doing as a marketing professional is making phone calls or chasing invoices, and you're not doing anything super creative, this is something you want to get your hands on and start playing with. Also, it's got like a prospecting feature where you can actually do outreaches and campaigns to enhance your sales pipeline. Also, it has a customer agent one where you can actually train your website. I mean, you can train the robot so that everybody that visits your website or your blog, you need to talk to them and, like as if. So it's got quite some data enrichment, buyer intent, shuffling forms, and all that. So yeah, this is something you want to look at. And you see it on the content, they have a content hub as well, whereby you can do like AI blog writing. It can write your blog articles for you, yeah, without you having to jump through chat GPT or anything like that. It's got, let's have a look at How breeze can help. Yeah, and you can get a demo of it. You can just go on. It's free, by the way. It's free to get a demo of it. I wanted to show you guys something I think might help, which is training, right? All sport has a lot of resources. Let me find their education. Can you see my screen? So if you want to learn and get new certifications, especially in marketing, you can come to this website, which is academy.upsport, .com, which is Upsport Academy, right? And you can take a lot of free certification courses to upgrade your skills, to upgrade yourself. Like I said, I've said it and I'm going to say it again. It's very important that you embrace lifelong learning on this journey. It is very important that you embrace lifelong learning in this artificial intelligence era. And you can see, in fact, some of the content here I've recommended it to some of our associates at Gen Momentum, like the content marketing one, social media marketing. You can see 5 hours, 9 hours, digital marketing, SEO. These are free training, by the way, guys. Email marketing, how to do revenue operations, inbound. Yeah. So these are free training that you can learn. Of course, most of them are going to be mostly relevant to HubSpot CRM, but you find a lot of value in this, and it will position you, in a better place. You'll find that the things you will get from here, they will be applicable anywhere in the world. If anywhere you go, you will find these relevant skills super, super, super helpful anywhere you go. All right. So let me go back to my screen. If I need to share anything, I know how to switch between my slides and my screen. For healthcare workers, right? Healthcare workers, you can learn to use diagnostic tools like Informatica. I think I was looking at that earlier this week. Let me even find it again. I'll share with you. If you're in healthcare, you can check out this tool, and it's super, super innovative as well. I think they use it for like diagnosis. Or let me show you. If you can see my screen. So Informatica, that's the website. I don't want your cookies. And what it does is, yeah, you can see there. They have a system that uses artificial intelligence to do symptom checker, and it can also do virtual triage. Yeah, can you see? So you can actually just look at the symptoms. It can interview you. Can you see that? It can interview you. The platform can interview you and then give you, like, what do you call this thing? Is it diagnosis or prognosis? I don't know what the English is. I'm not a medical person, but you know what I'm saying? Possible conditions. And then it will tell you what next to do in order to get better. And everything is done with AI. And this is being sold as we speak to health plans or insurers. They are buying these things. Public health and government are buying it. The NHS in the UK, for example, telemedicine companies, and even private healthcare providers. They're using these kind of tools now. So imagine that you are a healthcare professional, and you know how to administer this kind of tool. For example, you know how to use the nurse triage co-pilot, which is basically a way to triage, efficiency and making decisions for nurses. Yeah, more like a contact center solution. Or you can understand how to use the platform on all the models. You can see he got a triage model, it's got an intake model, and so on and so forth. This is good. This is good. And you can see it is saving money for healthcare providers. This tool is saving money for healthcare providers. So if you're in healthcare, this is something you want to just have a look, check it out, and see if you're looking to upskill with AI. This is something potentially right down your alley. Okay, so that's it's called Informatica. Let me see if I can put a link of these things in the chat so that people can see them. So Informatica does is in the healthcare space. There you go. Okay, so let's go back to my slides. All right, moving on. The other thing I want to talk about, I mentioned earlier about leveraging AI-powered platforms. So if you are trying to upskill, which is important, you can leverage AI-driven personalized learning paths for skill acquisition. So for example, in Coursera, they have a lot of AI courses. So you can check out machine learning courses, AI-related courses on Coursera, and you can take them. Most of them are free, or some of them you have to pay to get a certificate. LinkedIn Learning also provides like AI modules in different roles, like HR, sales, tech, and so on and so forth, right? So you can leverage these platforms to basically improve your AI skills, your AI knowledge. Go and check them out and take this training. Now, the next point I want to make is developing hands-on experience. Now, this is something I'm very big on. For those of you who know me, I am very big on hands-on experience because I think it's important to mention it that without hands-on experience or without doing something, there's no way to learn it. You can't learn something by listening to or by acquiring information about it. You have not learned it. You have not learned any skill. You've actually just, gotten awareness. You can listen to something and somebody can, like I'm telling you now, I can tell you a lot of things and I can give you a lot of information. All I've just done is basically, some sort of mental stimulation and give you a lot of information in your brain. It doesn't mean that if I put the work, if I throw you into the deep end to do the work, that you'll be able to do it. But if you want to master and become an expert at something, the best way to learn it is by doing it. Okay, is by doing it. And when you do it, nobody can take it away from you. Nobody can take it away from you. So I've got some examples here as well. You can learn. Learning by doing is essential. I've said that before. So as a professional, you want to engage with AI tools and simulate real world use cases. Even if you are working a job, right? And there's nothing AI in your current job, you can go and find opportunities where you can simulate AI scenarios and use them for your practice to build confidence in yourself, in your skills, and your capabilities and your expertise. Okay. ChatGPT can help you with like workflows and emails and whatnot. You can use that to test yourself, right? You can write an email and tell it to grade and also improve, or you can do this vice versa, right? TensorFlow Playground, if you're a developer, you can test machine learning models without programming. You can test machine learning models without. So let's actually check it out. TensorFlow. Okay, and then the other one I wanted to talk about, which is in the middle, right in the middle there, that one is by Joy Momentum. That is called JobSimulator.ai. What this one does for you is we are currently in beta. We are hoping to go live very soon, and you have access to the Job Simulator AI web application. What you'll be able to do, or what's TensorFlow, what you'll be able to do on the platform is basically you can practice job tasks with AI generated assessment and evaluation. So that way you don't have to wait until you get a job before you do the job. You can actually do the job before you get a job. Imagine, that is where we're going. The era of CVs, where people assess your capability or how great or how expert you are based on what you claim on your CV, is going to go away very soon. Because even now, you can tell there's almost no way to tell the difference between a CV that's been made original by somebody or a CV that's been built with AI, because that's what everybody does now, right? So we're going to an era where recruiters, hiring managers will definitely now, they won't have a choice. Not because they will not have a choice than to look beyond the CV, and they'll be asking you questions like, show me your portfolio, show me your digital footprint, or show me your experience of completed simulations. They'll be asking you those kind of questions as evidence to say, okay, not only have you studied or something, or you've acquired certification, but you've actually gone the extra mile to do or to tackle scenarios that you would tackle when you get the actual job. I hope this is helping somebody. So Job Simulator AI is being developed by us at Join Momentum, and we are partnering already with universities in the UK and some other organizations from different parts of the world who are investing and supporting us with their collaboration as we are now in beta. So ChatGPT is a good one I mentioned before. So bottom line is, guys, you can practice and learn. You don't have to get a job, for example. That's what the point I'm making. You don't have to get a job before you can. Okay, I'm looking at TensorFlow. Let's move on for the interest of time. I think I will pause on this next slide, and I'll show you. I'll probably demo this as well. Now, the next one, because a lot of people ask me, "Oh, I work as a project manager. I was as a product manager. I'm working as a construction engineer. I'm working as a nurse or nursing assistant, and AI is coming and AI is coming and AI is coming. How do I position myself? How do I make sure that AI doesn't displace me? How do I make sure that I'm relevant? I remain relevant." Integrate AI in your daily workflows. Integrate AI. And when I say your daily work, I'm talking about just your day-to-day job. You might find a job whereby your organization has not even embraced AI, and that's okay. But the responsibility, the onus is on you to upgrade yourself. I hope that makes sense. So, for example, put some examples here for like project management. You can use tools like Notion AI. Notion AI is a very good that can help you as to manage or to plan your project, to plan your task. Yeah. Also, if you're in operations, you can use tools like RPA, which is, you can use RPA tools like UiPath. UiPath is a very popular tool for robotic process automation. Robotic process automation, and it's easy to use. And I think UiPath is free as well. UiPath is free. So check it out. Like I said, it will really, really make a difference. What I want to do is to show you. Let me see. I'll pause on this slide for now, because I know this might be a lot for people to take in. So let me skip my other slides. I'm just going to skip to my last slide. Okay. So guys, if you need help with any of the things I've been saying so far, somebody says, "How do I upgrade, sir?" Send me a DM. Send me a DM, sir. Send me a DM. I can help you. I literally just put that as if I knew you, as if I was going to see the question, because I know there'll be people who want to know how do they upgrade, how do they imbibe or acquire these new skills, which I'm talking about. So you can send me an email, send me a DM, or you can send an email to the email you can see on my screen, hello@joinmomentum.co.uk, and we will help you. You can also book a consultation call. There's a free one on the Join Momentum website. And then if you want to talk to me directly, mine is paid. If you check the link in my bio, you can book that. Or you can basically go to joinmomentum.co.uk and you can book a free consultation. And just ask the question to say, "I need help with this." And then I'm sure somebody in my team will be able to help and support you. I'm your brother from NCC Manchester. Hello, Chief. I think I remember. I can see your name now. How have you been? Thank you so much for joining. Please send me a DM. Yeah, I'll be happy to help. 100%. Like I said, Happy New Year. Yeah. Brother Sonny, I remember you now. I remember you very well. I remember you very well from NCC Manchester. NCC Manchester. Sorry, guys, on TikTok, like I said, I've not figured out how to connect the live stream to TikTok, so you can't see everything I've shared on my slides. But if you need a copy of the slides, please feel free to ask. The recording, the slides, everything is on other media platforms. Like I'm streaming live on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on X, on YouTube, even on Instagram as well. So you can get a copy of all the things I share. But like I said, this is a big topic, right? practical approaches to upgrade and upskill yourself as a professional in the AI era. I've said a lot of things tonight, not to scare you, not to bother you, just to give you information and awareness on how to position yourself. And I've given you some practical examples. Tomorrow, I'm going to continue to talk. It's an interesting one. It's a broad topic. And as much as possible, I want to break it down. Like break it down into really, really simple, easy to understand, digestible stuff. Like what I demoed tonight. I'm going to be doing more demos by showing you these tools and how you can use them. Okay. My final call tonight, if you want to volunteer with me, send me a DM, please. I'm looking for a volunteer, or 1 or 2 people. I'm talking of a couple of maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 hours a week, because I run these weekdays, 9 p.m. So if you want to volunteer by supporting this live stream, supporting this community, send me a DM and we can talk. I want to collaborate. I want to be someone who is open-minded, willing to learn and collaborate and basically build a community, a thriving community. Together, we can create engaging content and build an awesome community together. So, like I say, if you don't ask, you don't get. So I'll keep asking on this live stream. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. On this note, I want to wrap up tonight. And again, never stop learning, never stop learning. The topic we are on the rest of this week, I'm sure even tomorrow, and we're going to go into next week, we're still going to be focusing on this. Somebody said, I want to, you want what? Sorry. Dami, you want what? I didn't catch that. Or have I missed your question? I didn't catch your question, Dami. What do you want? Let me know. Send me a DM anyway. Oh, you want to call? Oh, yeah. Okay, there you go. So you see, somebody already volunteered. Thank you. Send me a DM. Let's talk. We can put us together. The bottom line here is I want to make sure that people are getting value from this, and I know that 2 good heads are always better than 1. Or so I just need 1 or 2 more people, and it's not like a lot of time. It's just basically proactively engaging and bringing the best to the community. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's always a joy sharing with you, and I am happy that most of you get value from this. Tomorrow, again, we go 9 p.m. I do my best to stream live at 9 p.m., but I tend to realize that the tech it doesn't quite work. It just gives me a lot of headache. Sometimes I feel like, what is this? Should I just give it up? But it's worth it eventually when it decides to behave itself. So have a wonderful night, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in the world. If it's not nighttime, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you again 9 p.m. Tomorrow. God bless you all. Bye-bye for now. You have DM me. Yes. I'll check the DM. Thank you. And I'll be in touch. Let's make this happen. Thank you. God bless. Bye-bye.